On a rainy morning, James rushed into his university class. His shoes were wet, his shirt a little wrinkled, and as he walked in, his bag accidentally knocked over a water bottle on someone's desk. The bottle rolled to the floor with a loud clunk. Heads turned for a second, and James felt his face heat up. He thought, "Oh no, everyone is staring at me. They probably think I'm so clumsy." The whole lecture, James sat stiff in his chair, replaying that moment in his head. He was sure people would remember it for days. He imagined whispers like, "Did you see James? Couldn't even walk into class properly." But the truth was very different. A few people looked up when the bottle fell, then instantly went back to their notes, their phones, or their own thoughts. By lunchtime, no one even remembered. The only person still trapped in that moment was James. This is the spotlight effect in action. It's the feeling that all eyes are on us, that everyone notices our mistakes, our clothes, our words, much more than they actually do. We believe we're under a spotlight, when in reality, people are too busy shining their own lights on themselves. Psychologists Thomas Gilovich and Kenneth Savitsky ran an experiment to test this. They asked students to wear an embarrassing t-shirt, one with a big picture of Barry Manilow on it. The students were convinced everyone would laugh, or at least notice, but when asked later, only a small number of people had even registered the shirt. The wearers thought they were the center of attention, but the crowd hardly cared. Think about it. When you trip on the sidewalk, you feel like the world just stopped to watch. But the truth? Most people are lost in their phones, worried about their own schedules, or thinking about their own lives. They might glance for a second, but their minds quickly move on. James learned this the hard way. The next week, he spilled some coffee on his sleeve before class. He braced himself for the same embarrassment. But this time, instead of hiding it, he decided to test something. He looked around. No one even noticed. His classmates were too busy scrolling, yawning, or whispering about their weekend plans. That's when James realized something powerful. People are not keeping score of our mistakes. We are the ones magnifying them. The spotlight effect teaches us a simple truth. People don't think about us nearly as much as we think they do. And that can be freeing. It means you can wear that bold shirt you love, try out that new hobby, or even speak up in class or at work without too much worrying about judgment. Yes, people might notice for a moment, but then they'll go back to thinking about themselves, just like you do. James started to carry this lesson with him. Instead of replaying every little slip in his head, he asked himself, will this matter to anyone else in an hour? Most of the time, the answer was no. So, the next time you feel like a spotlight is burning down on you, remember James, remember the t-shirt experiment, and remember this: the world isn't watching as closely as you think they do. You're free to live, make mistakes, and move on, because everyone else is too busy worrying about their own spotlight.